Despite typically being used interchangeably, responding and reacting are actually very, very different. With your Influence and Success Insight, I'm Bob Burg. As discussed in the last video, the ability to master or control our emotions keeps us from saying or doing those things that can negatively affect a situation, making it worse and keeping us from attaining our desired results. On the other hand, when you're that person who is indeed able to master your emotions and be in control of yourself, as my dad always said, be the boss of yourself, you become much more effective, significantly more respected, and far more influential. After all, who doesn't respect that person who's able to keep themselves emotionally centered in difficult life situations, difficult people situations, when most others would instead go right into upset, anger, victim, or other negative mode? The question then is, how do we begin to build up to that point? And it comes down to this: we retrain our brain. We train it to work for us rather than against us. Let's begin that process with a concept I first learned close to 40 years ago from the late great Zig Ziglar, both through his outstanding books and audio programs. This one concept has made an absolutely significant difference in my life and has kept me out of more trouble than I could ever possibly thank him for. What he taught was the difference between reacting and responding. Yes, two words that seem similar and are often used as the same, but like persuasion and manipulation discussed a couple of videos ago, could not be more different in their results. Zig explained that when we react, we allow outside circumstances or people to control our thought processes. When we respond, we are in control of such. Big difference. And a big difference maker in terms of our effectiveness and ultimately our ability to influence. Think about it. When reacting, you're acting out of emotion rather than from logic and proactive conscious thought. So often, this is very counterproductive. Emotions can be part of that, but you want your decisions, words, and actions to be the result of clarity and conscious awareness, not emotions. When you respond, you're pausing, you're thinking, you're considering first, and then you're making a decision or taking an action that has the best chance of being the correct one. It can still occur in a split second, that's fine. And in the next video, we'll explore how that can happen. The key point is that when you form the habit of responding as opposed to reacting, you're constantly and consistently in control of yourself and of your emotions. You're not controlling the other person. That's not anyone's right to do. You're controlling yourself, and that's the only person you need to control. Because when you do that, people will respond to you in a positive way. Just like the person mentioned in video 1 that I accidentally almost hit with my car in the parking lot and who immediately reacted in a negative way. Had I reacted to his reaction, it could have made for a very uncomfortable situation. But because I controlled my own emotions through responding, he then did the same. What it comes down to is this: when you can control your own emotions and help the other person to work effectively within theirs, that's when your influence is ready to go sky high. Let's continue this in the next video. With your Influence and Success Insight, I'm Bob Burg. Make it a great day.